and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Why indeed? That is the question. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. I said that so wrong. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Aomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. The first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Valley Girl vibes, because the human race and computers don't get along. I mean, how difficult was it to set the time on the VCR? Well, the VCRs are VCRs.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphology. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate. But I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we would still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Margot. Hollow projector. Is that what we just watched, or is this a new one?
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As
That's
the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff.
Alright, lady.
Well,
You
that's
can
because
stop now.
we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century design.
We got that data point. I'm looking for another one. I think there's another based on the log tracker. Oh no, still no, not like this. And then I see that top galley. Like, can I get up there? Looks like there's another door. I might end up cycling back. I don't see another log. The way it's all coming together is so cool. Alright, we did go upstairs. That looks like a wall I can't get into. We're gonna have to go around.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
More Eclipse everywhere. Is there anything else out here? Doesn't look like it. And I can't read that from here, right? No.
Please just one savage. How much of a threat is she?
You can't see me. You can't see me. Guess I'm going down here. Looks like I'm going down here.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Wow, so then what happened? Hello, neighbor. Encapsulated DNA, and the winner is... Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAST was shrilling a year ago or so. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings: too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300/400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the modules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the new power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at minus 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction is not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you. Peace be with you. Alright, looks like we're going downstairs again. Apollo update. Lurk and unlurk there, huh? Let's go, neighbor. How you been? Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed the goal from the onset, with attendant curricular development about to begin. Speaking of the holistic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Dealing with high school. Oh, I hear you. Welcome back, Haggis. Did the installs all go as planned? You had to go to 3 different credit unions and 1 bank in order to pull out the cash you needed. On the bright side, it was a great day to ride the motorcycle. Let's go motorcycle riding. Is that dude stop? Or I can see him? Oh, he's a boss. I can't take him out one shot anyway.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
What's up, Buttercup?
I got him struck with that.
Yeah.
I found
Okay. Be safe. Be careful. You have put some time in this game. How far do I think I am? If I'm using monstrous projections, I'm guessing I'm like at 80, 85%. Not counting the DLC. Where's he gonna stop, George? Where's he going? Oh. 1, 2, and 3. Gotta get this guy too. I think he walks behind something. Might need to get out in front of him. I don't want to go up yet. I want to take this guy out. If I can without being spotted.
Over here! It's her!
Ah, he saw me.
here.
He's got a big gun.
Rost always said,
I see him.
patience.
Stop dawdling and search.
Grab this while I can. That's the last one.
Hello, hello.
In a cave of wonders.
Knock, knock. What's up here? Oh, that's where it wants me to go. Well, I'm not ready to go there yet. Need more datas. Oh. Search for the Cave of Wonders. Try to take his gun when you leave the cave? I will. I will. So the game keeps taking the guns away from me whenever I leave. It locks it behind a door. It makes me drop it.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Well, okay. Oh, good. That filled in. I was worried about that little gap right there. Oh, see, I can't take this one with me because I can't climb the ladder with it. I can't throw, I can't jump, I can't do anything with the guns. There were stairs? Well, stairs up to the center column.
Hello.
Wait, where are there stairs? Well, I saw stairs going down, but I gotta go up this ledge. Ah. Well, we will take them. Welcome back.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Well then, I understand the need. But if you're introducing humans to it, something's always gonna go wrong, right? How would you designate, hey, this is the winner, we're gonna let this one live? Noise complaints. Oh, I was buffering. Not on my end, though. I got no frames, no lags, no nothing. Is Twitch really having that hard of a time? Does anybody know if there's issues anywhere else? Or is it just me? Are we better? I don't think we're caught up yet. I was waiting. Oh, I don't know which one we picked up. Noise complaints. Just making sure we're okay. It looks like we're okay. To Elizabeth Sorbet from Travis Tate. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. Old Trav don't have